It's Sunday morning today and I just wanted to film a video a little bit different to, I know I've only done a few videos so far, but I wanted this one to be different to the others. As I mentioned in my very first video, if anyone's watched that one, I do suffer from anxiety, which this last week or two has been particularly bad. To the point I've actually had to take some time off my full-time job. So because I introduced my first video as me being somebody who suffers from anxiety, I feel that that's important to talk about. I know in the past when I've had some really bad episodes, I have actually taken comfort from other people's videos, other people who suffer, and hearing about their stories and their experiences. As it's actually helped me greatly, because it's nice to feel like that you're not by yourself, or that someone who you don't even know is able to really cleverly articulate what's going on for them in their life, and at a time when I've not been able to put into words how I've been feeling, to see somebody else's video and them explain what's going on in their life and things has been brilliant. So I think it's important to talk about these kind of things. I'm wiping my eye because I am a little bit teary, but also I've got hay fever. So this eye particularly today is pretty bad. This last week I've been off work and I've not really felt like doing much of anything. I've struggled to do everything. Even things like having conversations with people. I've not felt like I want to talk to anybody. I've not took the dog out for any walks. I've not kept on top of the house. I'm filming this video and it's very raw. I've got up, I'm in my pyjamas, I haven't brushed my teeth, I haven't brushed my hair, I've not washed my face, I've got no makeup. I've not made my bed behind me, I don't know if I've just said that or not. I'm not sleeping very well at the moment. I'm having really broken night's sleep. I'm waking up feeling exhausted. Probably the best way for me to describe how I'm feeling at the moment is kind of like a zombie. The lack of sleep doesn't help. I had to speak to a doctor this last week and I am back on medication, which I've been on and off all of my adult life, and I think for the last 2 years where I've not been taking any medication has been a gradual decline of my mental health, which, if I'm completely honest, I knew that was happening, but it's easy at the time to say, oh, it's a bad day, I've had a really bad day at work and that's what's caused it, or the kids are playing up today and that's why I'm in this kind of a mood, or you know, something to that effect. I was always justifying it with a different reason, but really I knew that, you know, I think when you've had it for a number of years you are able to recognise in yourself what it is, but I don't know, was I too proud to admit that it was a mental health problem and that I needed help from an external source, like a doctor or, you know, a professional? I think you just kind of try and like to think that it's not that big of a deal and you can sort it yourself. I'll be fine, it's just a bad day and I'll be fine. The recent weeks have been an escalation of issues and problems, and I have evidently got worse. If you can hear that noise, someone's just started streaming outside, so I hope you can hear me fine over the streaming. The windows are closed as well. My colleagues noticed how I was crumbling day by day. Each day was worse and I was in floods of tears on video calls with my colleagues and I couldn't concentrate. I was overthinking and overanalyzing everything, and it was inhibiting my ability to work and do my job well. And then at the weekends I was just crying all the time because of something that happened during the week and I couldn't switch my brain off. So then even though I was tired and exhausted, I was laid awake thinking about it and crying about it, and it was just awful. And that's kind of what led to me knowing I needed to get help. And as well, I thought, well, this has been going on for so long and I don't think I could take any more of this getting worse and worse. I felt pretty rock bottom, and I just thought this is the point. I recognised it in myself, this is the point where I now need help. So I sought help, and to be honest, I'm so glad that I did. I called the doctor on Monday. Tuesday I had a phone appointment, but it was very helpful. He took the time to listen. He was so patient. Dolly, can you not do that while I'm talking? He made me feel listened to, and that was a really big deal for me. Even though I'm surrounded by people constantly, and I have family and I have friends and a husband and my kids, it's difficult to talk about my feelings because, and some people know exactly what I mean when I say this, sometimes when you open up to people, and if it's somebody who hasn't gone through what you've experienced, when you sense that they don't completely understand what you're saying or get your point of view or misinterpret what you're trying to say or even judge you, you then feel worse. I know I do. In the past I've tried explaining things to people, and I just afterwards I thought, you just completely do not get what I'm trying to say. In fact, I can just tell they've took it wrong, or they're thinking the wrong thing about me. And this is hard to explain. You hope that when you tell somebody that they will understand your mind and your thoughts and where you exactly are, but when they don't, you can sense that, you can pick that up, and then it leaves you feeling very vulnerable. Like, why? You feel stupid. I've thought, why the hell have I opened myself up in such a private and personal way to not feel understood in the way that I need to feel understood, and then I feel worse. Does that make sense? So that's always been difficult, and I think over the years of kind of learning that, I gradually started opening up less, and to the point that I didn't open up because I felt that nobody I could talk to would ever understand me, and I'd only feel worse for trying to explain. So yeah, in a nutshell, that's been my last week or two. So my eyes are really watery. I am still in a very emotional place. I'm on the medications, the side effects have started, I'm still not sleeping, and I feel very lethargic. But I wanted to film this. What am I trying to say? This happens to me a lot as well when my anxiety is bad. It's like my mind is racing with thoughts and I struggle to pick the words out that I want to say. I really do hope though that this video finds somebody, and that someone can feel, if only for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, that there are people out there who know how it is and knows how it feels and understands. Even if we are just a community of people ourselves who experiences this, then that's great. You know, it doesn't have to be friends or family. I'm just gonna stop at this moment and go get a tissue because I'm really bunged up, so I won't be a second, I'll be right back. I don't even have fancy tissues, I've literally just got toilet roll from the ensuite, and I've just had a squirt of this Sudafed to try and clear my blocked nose because I'm conscious I sound like I've got cold or something, but it is hay fever. So if you do suffer bunged up noses, use this stuff because it's brilliant. It works in just a few seconds and you can breathe. Brilliant. I have to use it every night to sleep. Sleep? What's that? So I just wanted to be real and brutally honest and share my experience, and because I'm still in the early stages of my YouTube channel, I'm still kind of figuring out what angle I'm going to take. I'm just gonna wing it basically and see what works, see if I get any feedback, any either positive feedback or constructive criticism. If I feel that this kind of particular angle doesn't work, then I'll leave it, because obviously it's this is my real life and it's very raw, and I don't want to expose myself to the world at this kind of level if it's not going to help anybody. You know, I'll do it if it helps people, because I think that would be amazing, but yeah, only if I feel it's purposeful. So I'm just going to try and lift the mood a little bit now. So that's just a summary where I've been in the last week or two, specifically with it coming to a head. I mean, this has been months and years since I stopped my medication, where it's just been a gradual decline, but the last couple of weeks was the head of all of that. So whilst I've been feeling like I'm in a funk, as I say, life has been a struggle, just doing general day-to-day things, and that's a very conflicting feeling, because with me having anxiety and now depression, something that helps me to cope with those feelings of anxiety and stuff is being orderly and organised. Oh, my nose is clearing a little bit, I can breathe. Ooh. So yeah, so basically if I feel that the house around me is in disarray, if there's dirty laundry and I don't have clean things, or the kids don't have clean things, or the carpets need vacuuming, or there's like layers of dust everywhere, it makes me feel anxious. I feel really out of sorts. That's been one thing that I've always tried to keep on top of, knowing that it helps my anxiety. Actually, that's a really catch-22 statement in itself. I know people like my mum have said, like, when I've been really bad with my anxiety and stuff, she said, don't worry about your house. And I know that she's right, and I want to, but also it's, I don't know, like, I can't relax if everything's just a mess around me. Does that make sense? So even though you want to relax and stuff, you can't, because like I'd be laid on the sofa watching telly thinking, oh my god, I've got like washing to do, or yeah. So that's been a challenge. I'm trying to find a balance. I'm trying to be able to keep things okay, because I've learned also recently, done is better than perfect. Please take anything from this video, if anyone's watching, done is better than perfect. Say that again. Done is better than perfect. I just wanted to kind of summarise some things in this week, because of obviously how I've been feeling. Mental fog and the confusion and the lack of concentration is a real thing. This week I haven't felt much like doing much of anything at all. There was one day, it was 4:30 in the afternoon before I got out of my pyjamas and brushed my teeth and had a wash. But that's okay, because I was productive in other ways. Whilst I was laid in bed, I was actually editing a YouTube video. So that was okay. If anyone's got any feedback at this point, good or bad, that'd be great. Give me a thumbs up if I've said anything so far which has helped. Give me a thumbs up if this kind of talk helps anybody. Leave a comment if you could suggest anything else that perhaps I could talk about that would help. If there's something I'm doing or saying that you don't like, let me know, because honestly, all feedback is appreciated. I wanted to show this video in a very raw state of how I am and how my life is right now. So as I've explained in my very first video, I am a wife, I'm a mother, I've got stepkids, I am an ex-wife, I've got a whole previous side of my life. I work full-time in my job, currently from home because of the pandemic. And I struggle to get everything done in the time that I have. And that was the angle of my videos and my channel that I want to take. But we're not all stay-at-home mums or dads. We don't all not have children and where we've only got ourselves to worry about and to film around you and your own routine that day. So
that was always going to be the angle that I took, and that's the reason why I want to show this, because it is difficult to do all of these things, and I will not ever lie about that and make out that being a full-time working mum is easy, because it's not. And you get a lot of mum guilt and other things like that. So, and I'm willing to talk about all of these challenges, again, because hopefully this will help somebody. We are going to have a family day today, and about 15 miles from where we live there's a really awesome outdoor park. It's a really big park and it's got a skate park. So I wanted just to show this part of the video because I haven't showered yet, I haven't brushed my hair, done my face or anything, my bed isn't made. Hi beautiful girl. So I thought it could be good if I were to film this side of me. So I thought maybe I could film Are you okay? So I thought maybe I could film myself trying to get back on top of things and try and get myself feeling better. So that's what today's video is going to be. So that's why the bed's not made and I've not showered or done my makeup or anything. So the plan is, currently Danny's outside, he is washing my car and his car with my boys. You've probably heard it all the way through, but that is the jet wash outside on the drive. Whilst they're doing that, I was going to film this, which has actually gone on longer than I wanted to, just because I know that I babble and I go off around the house. So I'm going to stop the video just now. I'm going to go and have a shower. I'm not going to wash my hair though, because I only did it yesterday, I think, and it's fine. Hey you. Hey pretty girl. Dolly is distracting me, I'm really sorry. But yeah, then I'm going to make the bed, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself ready first for going out today, and then with any more time that I have whilst Dan and the boys are still doing what they're doing outside, I'm going to just do little things to kind of contribute to feeling better. So I'm not planning anything, so if I do anything it's a bonus. So I know it'll make me feel a bit better, and it's constructive towards, you know, getting things done. And then we're gonna go out and hopefully have a nice time. The things that I'm aware of that I need to do are make my bed, make myself, because this is nasty. Sorry, not sorry. This was the whole part of showing how raw this life of mine is. I know I've got puffy eyes, I've got baggy eyes, I've got blotchy skin. So what, you know, this is me. Back. Oh, and as it's Sunday, I've bought a joint of beef and some veggies, and I'm gonna do a roast dinner later. I know I'm not drinking nearly enough water. I think yesterday I had like 1.5 cups of coffee all day, and I think that was all. So yeah, that's something else that happens when I'm in a bit of a funk. I tend to not really look after myself too well. So that's what today's going to be, and then later on I think I may do a bit of a self-care segment to the video. Don't know yet exactly what that's going to be made up of, but I think it will probably do me good to do it for myself anyway. I document that. Like I say, the main reason I'm doing this is I hope someone gets something from this, however small. So yeah. So I'm going to turn the video off and I'm going to hop in the shower and we're going to get ready. So I'll see you in a minute. Hi guys, so I've had my shower and I must admit I feel so much better already. Wish I did it ages ago. So now I'm just going to make my hair look that'll do. Hi guys, so I'm all dressed and ready for going out. We've just had a bite of toast to eat before we go because I was feeling quite hungry. So Dan is just trimming his bush. is trimming the hedge at the back of the garden before we go out. So whilst he's doing that, I'm going to have a tidy around the kitchen from breakfast because it's a bit of a mess. And if I've still got time, I'm going to prep some veggies for dinner so I don't have it to do when we come back from the skate park.
I might go too fast. I don't care about those.
Well, this absolutely sucks. I've just been washing and loading the dishwasher and haven't even hit record. So that part is omitted from the film today, but we're just gonna carry on.
'Cause I want this to last like nothing ever lasts before. I might go too fast. Suddenly I feel so rich, but I don't know nothing. Oh, I can't let this slip, no. I gotta seize the moment. Have you even noticed? Are you thinking about me? Are you thinking about me? I'm having a hard time not doing anything other than thinking about you. So are you thinking about me? 'Cause I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. Don't wanna go too fast, 'cause I know that people get scared sometimes. Hope it's not this time, 'cause I might go too fast. Suddenly I feel so rich, but I don't know nothing. Oh, I can't let this slip, no. I gotta seize the moment. Have you even noticed? Are you thinking about me? Are you thinking about me? I'm having a hard time not doing anything other than thinking about you. So are you thinking about me? 'Cause I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. I know we just met, but it feels like I know you. We love the same things. You want a house in Malibu. Are you feeling the same way I do? Are you feeling the same way I do? Are you thinking about me? Are you thinking about me? I'm having a hard time not doing anything other than thinking about you. So are you thinking about me? 'Cause I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. Cause I've been thinking about you.
You and me stuck on the ocean now. Nothing but waves and they're spilling in. I wanna dry up but you just keep on going, don't you? I don't even know how we got here. All my reasoning have disappeared. I wanna bury the hatchet and find the way back to our home. Our home, our home. We don't have to drift inside this dome. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still ourselves. Didn't have much, but nevertheless, we were true to each other. But now we don't even bother. I remember you being hopeful, but the tall waves have worn us down, and slowly we are drowning. That's why you need to come with me, with me, with me. Turn around 180 degrees and cross the sea. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not have, chasing all that we don't have, chasing all that we do not have, we do not, all the way back home.
Hi guys, so we're back from the skate park. We've had a good few hours there. What did we do? We got some Dunkin' Donuts for a little snack on the way. Give us a bit of an energy boost, and the time is now 8:12 p.m. We didn't go to the skate park while quite late. It was about 4:30 I think when we got there. So the oven is on, the roast beef is in, and the veggies are going to be on soon. So it's a late Sunday dinner for us today, but as it's like the height of summer, it's late at night anyway, and we haven't been eating while like on 9 o'clock anyway, so I'm not too phased. There's no school tomorrow, no work for me tomorrow, so it's kind of okay. I wouldn't want to do it all the time, but it's okay. So yeah.
Chasing all that we don't have, chasing all that we do not have, we do not. I always knew we could do.
Hey guys, so I just wanted to round off today's video just to let you know that today was a good day, despite my wobble this morning and my obvious welling up right now. I don't even know why, I just do. Today turned out good. We had a really fun day with the kids. The weather was lovely. It was just nice to be out. So I think sometimes just being in touch with your emotions and your feelings and kind of understanding them and what's going on in your life and things matters. And I did have to kind of push myself to get some things done today because I really didn't feel like getting up and getting ready and going out and doing things, but once I'd had a shower this morning I did feel loads better, so I was glad that I did that. And then I laid outside in the sun and actually fell asleep a little bit. I think I must have only had 10 minutes or so, but it made a difference and I really needed it, so that was good. And then to take the kids out and see the kids having such a wonderful time was nice as well, and that made me feel better about today as well. And then like I said earlier in my video this morning, I was really craving having like meat and vegetables. Like, does anyone else do that? Like every now and then there's just something in you and you crave a particular food. For me, I was really craving like a traditional Sunday roast dinner with the vegetables and the meat, and I think my body was telling me that I needed the nutrients that I needed to really nourish my body properly. So we ate quite late today, but it was nice. The time now is, I think my watch has actually died. It's about 9:30. I think it might even be like, no it's not, it's later than that. I think it's about 10 o'clock. I'm just about to get a shower. I'm feeling tired. I think I'll look how I feel today. It's been an emotional one. I'm glad I've shared what I've shared. The light behind me has just gone off, hasn't it? On the timer. I think I just know that was on a moment ago and now it's gone off. Yeah, it's been an emotional one, but it turned out good. So that's just something I wanted to just come onto camera and say and share, that
even though when you wake up and you just feel like, ugh, you just really don't feel like you want to get up and do things. And sometimes that's absolutely fine. Like, listen to your body and your heart and your mind. You know yourself, like some days you need to do that. And by doing that, that's also a form of nourishing your mind and body. You don't have to be doing things all the time. So to rest is just as good and just as important. So, but I have rested, and I didn't want the weekend to go by and not have kind of cherished the kids, bless them, because they're going through a lot as well, because everything with quarantine, and they're not able to see the friends and go out and play, and you know, they're missing their school and friends at school and all those kinds of things. So their emotional well-being at the moment is just as important, if not more important, than mine. That's also a tricky thing when I'm trying to battle my own to try and be the mum that they need me to be, and I do sometimes feel guilty about that. Sometimes in my own mind I'm letting them down because I can't be 100% the mum who I should be and who they need me to be, but I'm trying to get there. And I have days where I'm more than make up for that, but it's just when I have my down days that I do kind of take it out on myself, quite harsh. I just wanted to say today turned out really good, and I'm just going to get a shower and I'm going to get to bed, and tomorrow is a new day, and Dan and I are planning on spending some time tomorrow. The kids with the dad. Me and Dan both have days off, and I think he's planning on me and him going out somewhere, so I'll see what happens tomorrow. So for today, thank you for watching. Like I've said before, if this video has helped anyone by any means, it'd be nice for me to know if you could give me a like or something, or leave a comment. Any feedback's good, even if it's not great feedback. I would appreciate it anyway. Just realised I've been shaking my foot the entire way through. That's my anxiety kind of, so if the camera's been bouncing around, I apologise, but I've just realised I've been bouncing my leg the whole time. So just gonna say thank you for watching throughout the day today, and yeah, hope someone's found this video useful. Love you lots, see you later, bye.